Why not? I mean,
Bryan
you've got to come out, you've got to play someone, and playing a fellow American, and someone with a big serve, hitting the ball quite firm. I think he'll quite enjoy that. He definitely does like the ball coming on for him very well. Dictates play very well from there.
Well, as you probably gathered, it was a let first serve. It was rather scintillating, those 3 shots. Big serve, big return. So here we go, this is it.
15 left.
Bryan leads. Will it be for the only time? Andre Agassi, what a remarkable record he's had over the last few years. Back-to-back Australian Opens. Won 4 titles this year: Indian Wells, Miami, and Los Angeles, where he beat Sampras.
15.
And of course, has won the US Open title in '99 and way back in '94. And there was always that Wimbledon title, wasn't it, 9 years ago?
It's amazing. He's been around for that long and still only 30, 31 years old. Just turned 31 in April, so he's
30, 50.
He's certainly had a very successful career.
Even though he's the granddaddy of tennis, in tennis terms, he's probably one of the fittest, isn't he?
He's definitely up there. He had that lapse one stage there where he was unsure of his career, what he wanted to do, and got his body back into shape, and certainly proved some points for everyone.
And what influence do you think, Peter, that Steffi Graf's had on his career over the last couple of years or so since they've been together? Because she won, what, 22? Is it 22 Grand Slams off the top of my head?
Yeah, I think she's just given him something to chase. You know, she's got 21, 22 Grand Slams to her name, and saying, okay, Andre, you know, you caught me off the court, so you can catch me on the court.
40. Beautifully put. 40-30 to Bryan, who started pretty similar fashion to his twin brother. Doesn't seem to have any nerves, just goes straight in and gives that ball a good smack.
Deuce.
Fortunate thing for the Bryan boys, they've done very well in doubles this year, obviously together, winning a couple of titles. I think they've won about 4 titles this year. And they played some big matches on big courts, stadium courts, finals, semi-finals, and so forth. And they're obviously a formidable team. So they're getting a lot of court time on these show courts. So I think that's definitely been benefit in his favour there.
Bryan already having to work hard just to stay in this game. And this on his own service.
Agassi's such a clean hitter of the ball. Probably the cleanest on the tour right now.
And he hits the ball so early, doesn't he? On the rise.
Takes the ball early, doesn't give you much time to get in or get yourself set to play your volley or even your ground stroke, because the ball's coming back just as soon as you've hit it back over the net.
Deuce.
Remarkable, really. Agassi played got onto the rankings in 1986. Quite extraordinary.
Good coverage from Bryan, but he's going to certainly have his work cut out if he's going to do that all night.
Advantage, Bryan.
This is his first Grand Slam, of course, in singles. A 23-year-old from California.
Was born on the same day as Agassi, 8 years later.
Deuce.
You're absolutely right.
Agassi's had a good run after Wimbledon, to win Los Angeles tournament, but then struggled a little bit in Canadian Open, losing first round to Croatian Ivan Ljubicic.
Advantage, Agassi.
There's Brad Gilbert, coach to Andre Agassi, former top 10 player himself. Inside the top 10 for many years, I recall.
Deuce.
So then, yeah, after Canadian Open, played Cincinnati and lost again first round, which was very surprising to Gaston Gaudio in straight sets before making semi-finals with Washington the week before last.
Precision. Agassi springs to the chair. 1-love.
Advantage, Agassi.
Oh, I'm completely wrong because it's advantage. Got carried away there. Just when I saw Agassi sprint into the chair, I thought, well, he must be right and the scoreboard's wrong.
He likes to get into a little bit of a trot after breaking someone's serve. Take notice over the years.
Well, he can trot now. Oh, he's not trotting at all. That's a bit disappointing.
First game.
Do you think an earring helps? Did you ever play with an earring at all, Peter?
Never had that opportunity.
Do you think it helps the balance? Or?
It may well do. May well do.
No sit down, of course. First 3 games played back to back. Agassi starting with a break of serve, and you can see how humid it is out there. And I must say, we just watched the match won by Serena Williams just a few minutes ago. I was just stuck my head very quickly outside the commentary box, and my word, is it hot and humid and sticky, and you can see the sweat already beginning to pour from both players.
Love, 50.
Andre Agassi just querying something there with chair umpire Norm Christ. Not too happy, even though he's up a break in this early stage of this match.
Love, 30. 50-30.
Mike Bryan thought he had that pass there. Must have just missed.
And with that low-level camera, Peter, you can see how early Agassi takes the ball. I mean, the ball hits the floor and he's already into the shot. Most other players put the ball over the top of the bounce, don't they?
Yeah, that's right.
And here he's taking it before as it rises up. It's so tricky to do, as you may well know, having played a few years.
I struggled doing that. Actually facing 2 break points, comes up with an ace, saves 1.
30.
He's still been querying the umpire with something, some kind of reflection or something. Maybe off the top of his head, because it's quite bright out there with those lights and he's perspiring.
Game, Bryan.
Well, Agassi has dropped his serve. That is a surprise. So it's 1-1 in this opening set, and just like his brother, Mike is exuberant and enthusiastic and wants to get on with it, and his brother lost a pack rafter earlier today in 3 sets. Probably deserved a little bit more than losing in 3 straight sets. There's a complete freedom in the Bryan's game, isn't it? Both players, they just love hitting the ball.
A little bit like Agassi, both just swinging from the hip. The ball comes down, they're not going to play any slow-paced balls, and just swinging relentlessly.
Well, he tried his luck, didn't he, coming into the net. If you don't put that first volley away, that's what happens.
15 all.
You will see the shirt on Agassi's back absolutely sopping wet. A few changes of shirt in this match.
$15-30. Correction. First serve.
An overrule there from Longcrest. Well, those couple of shots must have just hit the line. Agassi lucky to make that return. Good serve down the tee there from Mike Bryan. Return must have just hit the back of the baseline, and then his high forehand drive also catching the back of the line. 2 break points here for Agassi.
Game.
Well, there's been 3 serves in this match so far. There's been 3 breaks of serve.
Agassi leads 2-1.
2 games to 1. My question was a long one.
Yeah, I'll give you a one-word response. It's tough.
That's 3 words actually. So Agassi 2-1 up with the break. 2 breaks to 1.
Low, 50. 15 all.
Crowd enjoying that point. Agassi would have
30,
too. But Bob Bryan hustling here. A little bit of cat and mouse there. And could pick up Agassi. A lot of angle on that cross-court forehand. Mike Bryan unable to come up with the answers.
Good angle winner there from Agassi.
40, 15.
And there's a couple of points to go 3-1 up.
Game, Agassi.
3-1 it is to Agassi.
Agassi leads 3 games to 1.
He's not giving a too bad account of himself, is he? Right, Bryan. Trying to match Andre shot for shot.
Well, again, he's certainly taken advantage of his opportunity and going out swinging from the hip. Although the tough thing is that's exactly the way Agassi likes to play people. Likes the one pace coming at them all the time. Likes a target.
15.
Well constructed serve and volley point there though from Mike Bryan.
Isn't that what Bryan's got to do? He's got to come in. He can't just stay on the baseline. He'd just get overwhelmed, surely.
Well, it's a tough task. I mean, you see Rafter, one of the best serve and volleys, coming in at Agassi all the time. And the thing is with Rafter though, he creates
13.
a lot more angles. He creates different pace, and that is the thing to upset Andre Agassi. I've watched these guys play the last couple of years. And I was actually noting before with Mike Bryan, one of his slice backhands, he did just float
14.
one back. He wasn't trying to do too much with it or hit much pace. Agassi got on top of that ball that occasion, but it's definitely the way to play Andre Agassi is just mix up your pace, short little dinks and angles, and throw him off his game.
Love it is.
Game, Bryan.
Game to Bryan. Agassi leads 3-2 with the
Agassi
breaking serve
leads.
open
3 games
in
to
the
2.
set. Dutchman.
He's got a big game. Big serve, big volley, and swings from the hip too, from the back, and hits the ball very clean and smooth also. Had that epic match with Mark Philippoussis at Wimbledon in 2000, going I think to 2018 in the 5th set.
15.
So he's certainly matched it, and he's obviously had some great Davis Cup success as well, and beaten some big guys in that. So he knows what he's doing.
Agassi it is 3-2 and 15.
15 all.
Surprising miss there from Andre.
He's had 8 unforced errors up till now, which is very rare for Andre. Definitely trying to work the ball around, although he's
30, 15.
not going for anything big. That first serve is big, 119 miles an hour down the tee. That's another thing Agassi has worked on over the years is his serve. He's certainly got for a mediocre, short sort of guy, he's definitely got a lot of power out of that serve.
$30 all. 40, 30.
This serve for 4-2, opening set. Agassi just distracted by a big boy there.
Game, Agassi.
Comes up with his fourth ace.
Agassi leads 4 games to 2.
He's on his way, isn't he, Peter? He's looking pretty sharp. That was his third ace, by the way.
He's looking sharp. He's hitting the ball well, although there is still those couple of unforced errors. I mean, there's nothing to worry about too much at this stage, but still feeling comfortable with the break. And that's what he does so well, is passes guys from the net.
Love, 50.
Have you ever played him?
Never played him, thank goodness.
I never played Mike Bryan.
I'd never played Mike Bryan in the singles. I played him 5 times maybe in doubles.
15.
What's he like over the net? Fast and sharp?
Yeah, very much so. He and his brother, they combine very well and make it very difficult for me and my partners over the years.
I noticed you said partners in plural. Didn't they want to stick with you, Peter?
Could have been a case of that. I never got to hear the end of the story.
I'll tell you the story later then. Not later on me. 30-15.
Thirty all.
See sweat absolutely dripping off his forehead and neck. Second double, and it gives Agassi a chance for a double break in this opening set. Look how far behind the baseline he's standing to a very powerful serve.
Very clever shot there from Bryan.
Deuce.
Set up on his forehand, just held at that fraction, made Agassi commit himself, hitting it into the open court then.
That's a remarkable pick-up from Agassi, but Bryan really controlled the ball well off his toes.
Advantage, Bryan. Deuce. First serve. Advantage, Bryan.
Second ace from Mike Bryan, bringing up another game point.
Game,
And he takes it 4-3 to Agassi with the break.
Agassi leads 4 games to 3. Ball change.
Both players really in a way can be reasonably satisfied with their performance so far. Agassi then to serve with new balls. He leads 4-3 with the break, of course, in this opening set.
little bit angry with himself there. Just a wild swing. It's going to be very tough to out-hit Andre Agassi.
13.
Same if it's serving like that, poor face. Wasn't that quick though, was it, Peter? Just 103, but so deadly accurate.
$30, 50. $40, 50.
Case number 5, and Agassi's just changed his shirt
Again.
at the change of ends, and it's amazing. It's very humid and muggy out there tonight.
$40, 30.
Agassi it is, 5-3. And looking extremely determined to finish this match as quickly as he can.
Agassi leads 5 games to 3.
The last point there, Mike Bryan putting everything into that. Pretty tough to recover from there.
Serving to save the opening set.
15 left.
Just over half an hour played now. Bryan's shot called out just over the baseline. I did say 3 half-hour sets, didn't I? 1.5 hours, so just a little bit behind schedule here. Full of bounce and pep, isn't he, Bryan?
30, 50.
Must be a Californian thing. They have Californian jumping beans. It's about the 5th return that Andre Agassi's dumped into the net. It's not even coming at least halfway up the net.
Why is that? Is that just lack of concentration, or?
Good possibility. Maybe not seeing the ball quite as clearly or cleanly as what he'd like to right now.
Game, Bryan.
Saw that one go clean. Clean past him.
3 aces to Bryan, but it's Agassi who's going to serve for the set. He leads by 5 games to 4. Guaranteed Agassi will play at night time. As the moths flutter in and out of the bleachers up here, Agassi down there serving for the set. 5-4. See the floodlights just picking up the moths.
Low, 50.
What's so noticeable, I've always felt about Agassi, when he makes a mistake he immediately turns away, doesn't he? Doesn't very often get upset.
No, there's not much bad body language from Andre Agassi.
50.
Puts his head down, plays with his strings, and gets another ball, steps up the line, fires away again.
Good attitude.
It is a good attitude. Probably going crazy in his mind. But,
and he goes mad when President Clinton comes into the stadium. Two stars can't share the same stage, maybe. Would you rate Agassi as one of the all-time greats? Up there with some of the gods of tennis?
Well, he's definitely proved it. He's won all 4 Grand Slams, which we said next week, but there's not too many players past, or, well, no, none present can claim to, so.
2 set points. One down, 1 to go. Phenomenal success he's had over the last couple of years. He just felt this year he could have had that French Open when he was leading Bryan. (5-4), 40-30. There it is.
Yeah.
Opening set to Andre, 37 minutes.
6 games to 4.
6-4, says Norm Twist. Absolutely correct. Second set. Mike Bryan to serve. Andre the first. Set 6-4.
15.
Just a few seconds short of 10 p.m. here in New York. A black sky, slightly lit up by an aircraft taken off from LaGuardia Airport, just nearby. Just felt Andre being a little extravagant there in his smash.
Yes. Very good smash for the ball, Agassi. Got a bit of a let court off there and sort of set it up for an easy one there.
A sensational shot.
15.
Saw Bryan sprinting in and then delivered that lob so quickly and accurately.
Holds that shot very well also. Prepares very early on his ground strokes, enabling him to pull off shots like that.
I must ask you, Peter, very briefly, are players on the tour, are they in awe of Agassi in the sense of knowing what a fantastic player he is and what shots he can produce?
I guess to a point, yeah. I mean, they respect him and know how good he can be. So that's the thing, is to be able to play very smart tennis to try and make him change his game. Unfortunately, they're not working for Mike Bryan.
Agassi breaks opening game, second set, straight round they go. And you just feel Agassi wants to really hustle this match along. But playing Agassi for these players, it's always an opportunity, isn't it? You've actually deserved to get into the draw to be able to play in whatever round. You deserve to play against such a terrific player, and there's the opportunity. And opportunity in recent weeks has been taken up by a number of players. Schalken, as we've mentioned. And Gaudio of Argentina, of course, and Djupcic from Croatia. But this is the big one. This is the one that the top players really want to win. That's what they're really interested in.
That's right, David. This is what they all come out to play for. They obviously play these lead-up tournaments wanting to do well, get as many matches under their belt. But these are the tournaments, the Masters Series, the Grand Slams. They're the ones they really want to have great success in, and that's the tournaments you get remembered for.
30, 50.
When you have someone like Pete Sampras, who lost to Tommy Haas in the final, just gone by 24 hours ago, is that a big effect on him? He starts his campaign tomorrow. Well, is he pleased he's got to the final?
I'm sure he's pleased he got to the final. I mean, Pete Sampras has had one of the worst records on year. In the Hamlet Cup. But he's had one of the worst years on record for Pete Sampras' standard. For my standard, I'd be in awe of it. You know, I'd be rapt if I had a year like Pete Sampras has had. But you know, his rankings dropped. He's 10th seed here, so it shows that he hasn't had a great year. I don't think he's been seeded out the top 4 in the last 10 years or so. So he's definitely got a point to prove here, and he's been happy, obviously, to have played that many matches there, losing in the final. I'm sure he's a little disappointed, but hey, this is another week, this is another tournament, and this is a Grand Slam. So.
And he has every chance.
He has every chance, and he's going to have a tough chance because of the draw that he's been put into.
Game, Agassi.
He'll make the success, if it is the winner from that quarter, even sweeter, because they know they would have deserved to have won it. No easy draw. And just one point about Gustavo Kuerten, even though he's the world #1 and seeded 1, no one really feels he's the favourite here. He's the official favourite, but no one really believes he is the favourite.
Yeah,
50.
It's a little bit amazing because Agassi's, Kuerten has had great success here on hard court surfaces, winning Montreal.
13 left.
He definitely won Cincinnati. Andre Pavel winning Montreal, sorry.
Correct.
So he definitely has the ability on the hard courts, but again, you know, it's a Grand Slam. He lost here, I think, last year to Wayne Arthurs. Didn't really feel good or suited to the conditions. Wayne Arthurs, big left-handed serving guy from Australia. And I remember that particular day was very windy, blustery, so he was not feeling comfortable whatsoever.
Here's Agassi beginning to... He's pulling ahead. He's 2-love up in the set, taking the first 6-4. And Bryan serving at 30-15. Well, he's giving it everything, Bryan.
40, 50.
He's really working hard for his games, and he played really well there. He did slip a little bit at the finish.
Game, right. Agassi leads 2 games to 1.
2 games to 1, Agassi with the break of serve and a set up as well.
Well, I'd like to think that I'm one of the tightest around. I certainly like living in a pretty tight ship. But there's certainly a lot of guys around there that would hope their mother was behind them picking up. Or they think their mother's there picking up after them all the time.
Agassi 2-1, second set, 1 set to love up. Mums don't have that bigger an influence on their tennis playing sons these days. Apart from Jimmy Connors years ago, his mum's quite an influence. It's going back a long time. That's before you were born, wasn't it, Peter?
Could well have been, I think.
$30, $50.
The one thing lacking, you just feel in this match, it's wouldn't say it's a procession. There's some nice shots, certainly from Agassi, and Mike Bryan's trying his best, but you just don't feel it's as competitive as you want a match to be at any time, and you almost feel, I'm sure the crowd feels as well, that it's inevitable, the results. And do you think that takes away something, or you just watch the match just for the skills and the shots that are being displayed, like that rally we've just seen, which is absolutely superb?
Yeah, I think the crowd here probably predict Agassi to win this match, possibly even the tournament, and they've come out to watch him perform and entertain. Mike Bryan is putting up a good battle and also showing some good shot making of his own and making it interesting, making it pretty close. 6-4, 2-1.
But you just feel, even though it was 6-4 and 2-1, you just feel that you don't really feel that Mike Bryan's got a chance at this moment. We used to say we're going to use our words in a couple of hours' time, but you don't feel he's got a real, genuine chance. He's putting in a nice display and making Agassi work a little bit, but nothing with reality.
Well, that's right. I think Mike Bryan could be up to his highest standard right now, but Agassi could always lift another couple of levels. I'm sure of that, and he will need to in coming into the later stages of the tournament. But he's quite comfortable out there, knowing that he's got a first set secured and an early break here in the second set. I'm sure he'll try and get the job done, but
I'm predicting another 45 to 50 minutes. I'm back on schedule here for a 90-minute match. We're halfway through. If it is straight sets, and it's 50 minutes at the moment, so. The crowds do love to see gladiatorial battles, don't they? They love to see these matches go to a fifth set. I'm watching the final at Wimbledon, which was sensational. In fact, both semi-finals and the final went to 5 sets. You never really knew who was going to win, and that's what kept the crowd on the edge of their seats. It was real drama and theatre. Where here you just feel it's just a performance before the real tournament begins, maybe in a few days' time.
Yeah, well, that's the case may be that today, but you're going to get some pretty tough first rounds in there in other sections, and you got Cedric Pioline playing Jan Michael Gamble. That's going to be obviously a tough battle, not a one-sided one anyway.
15-14.
You see here double fault number 3 for Mike Bryan, bringing up another two break points.
And this will be a double break in this set, and you think this set will be gone if Agassi closes out this game here. Remember, 306 in the world, trying to bridge a gap of 304 places.
13-14.
Well, certainly the biggest occasion for Mike Bryan's singles career at this stage of his life.
There it is, 4-1 double break to Agassi. And he's in a very nice comfort zone now. Set up 4-1. Could be quitting. Sambridge says he might not, but he might if he doesn't win a Grand Slam soon. But we'll talk about that a little bit later, perhaps. Here's Agassi, set up 4-1 up double break. Just to let you know, I retired years ago. That's from my club, second team, I think. Horses for courses. Wasn't even paid, Peter. Agassi cruising now. Oh, that's sharp. That's sharp for a baseliner.
Agassi's no mug. He's no mug. He knows how to volley. I'm very surprised he doesn't come in a little bit more. Maybe he's just happy, just hanging out the back, just chilling. But he certainly can play some good volleys.
He played that game superbly to love. 5-1 it is. And Bryan will have to
Agassi
serve,
leads 5 games to 1.
save this second
Ball
set.
change.
I think it's the towel he wants. A quick walk rather than a trot. I don't know. There you go, wants his new racket. Does the pressure on the rackets go that quickly in this humidity?
Good possibility in the humidity we've got here tonight. I'm not sure if any of the viewers remember Ivan Lendl used to change rackets every time they changed balls. So
They change them a lot.
whether that was a superstition or something that he was just so precise on his tension. But he certainly went through a lot of restrings and
Love, 15.
made restringers very happy.
Isn't it? A lot of players got their own stringers. Is it a full-time job?
A lot of these top players have their own string as
Well,
well.
Sampras
Lot-
does, doesn't it?
Sampras has his own stringer. Agassi has his own stringer. That
Full-time, is it?
to my understanding is the only two. But obviously they're very fussy about it.
all. Bryan serving to save the second set.
15, 30.
And Agassi playing even better now. He's getting into a smoother groove, finding the lines, and he'll need that for his future matches.
Very bubbly personality, Mike and Bob Bryan. You see them always bouncing around the court. Body language is remarkably good. No matter what the scoreline, they're still getting themselves up and ready for the next point.
What a superb shot.
Thread in the needle.
Just quickly on the Bryan brothers,
30,
Davis Cup
40.
for United States as a doubles pairing.
I think at a later stage, yeah. Right now, they've got the young guys, Andy Roddick, Taylor Dent. Those guys are coming up and definitely a real force to be reckoned with.
So
I think they'll be there, possibly even playing the singles, but maybe get them warming into the doubles at this stage.
Game.
There it is, Agassi, second set, 6-1, not even an hour played, and Agassi leads by 2 sets to love. Start of the third set, Andre Agassi. 2 sets to love up.
15, love.
A good way to start. What a good angle serve that was.
For serve.
The first 2 sets just on an hour. Predictions looking rather good at the moment.
You can rely on me, Peter. Deadly accurate.
So what's your weather forecast for tomorrow, David?
Hot, humid. Possible rain.
Chances of showers.
Around about 80 degrees.
Love.
Incidentally, tomorrow, as Sampras roars on, Sampras roars on, Agassi roars on, Sampras is in action tomorrow, so is Venus Williams. They're going to be on this court during the day. One love Agassi. Capriati, and as you heard Peter say, Andy Roddick. See at 18 here, this young American who's been setting the whole of tennis alight. 3 tournament wins this year. Greg Rosetsky, finalist here in '97. Filnikov, Juan Carlos Ferrero, then Michael Gambill, Leighton Hewitt, Todd Martin, who always does well here, Sebastian Grosjean as well. Absolutely mouth-watering matches tomorrow. There's Wayne Ferreira as well, who's such a beautiful player, and Roger Federer is also playing tomorrow.
Low, 50.
Some first round main draw men's doubles matches coming up tomorrow too. A couple of seeded teams playing in there. Parler and Visner had great success this year in the French Open, making the finals. Another Czech team, the third seeds, Julie Novak and David Rickel, making the final of Wimbledon. So Czechs have done very well this year in the doubles side of things.
Meanwhile, Agassi pulling further and further ahead here. And he's got 3 break points to move into a 2-love lead in his third set. And it's looking ominous now for Bryan, because it looks like it's going to be the final set.
Watch how early he takes the ball there. Bob Bryan's just hit the ball, recovered from his own shot. He's already got seeing the ball go past him.
Mike Bryan it is. Can't tell the two apart, can you?
They are identical
That's they
friends. I just call them mate.
Just call them Bryan.
Also an easy way out.
It is. Always take the easy way out. Anyway, double break points left for Andre. He doesn't look like a player ranked 306 in the world. He certainly looks like a player ranked much higher than that. Certainly inside the top 150, I would have thought.
Yeah, I think a couple of things maybe holding Mike Bryan back is these guys have played a couple of challenges throughout the year, which has helped their rankings get up to where they are, and their double success has also probably played a little bit of a hindrance to them, because they haven't been able to get to the next tournament to play the qualifying. In America, maybe, you know, one of them's been able to get a wild card into the main draw singles, but failing that leaves the other guy out of a singles job for that following week.
So they either give up their doubles and concentrate on their singles, eh? But they're doing so well in doubles, you can't, can you?
No, that's right. I mean, they're doing very well in doubles. They're making
4 titles this year, wasn't it?
4 titles this year, making good money. And
50.
they got seeded 8th here, which is a fantastic effort for 23-year-old twins from California.
Agassi, 2 sets to love up, 2 love up, 15 all. Bryan forced Agassi to go for it.
30,
And of all the players who can produce a winning shot,
It's good to see Mike changing up things here and
Something different,
trying to
isn't it?
create a play. Difficult assignment here tonight for him.
and the winners pouring forth now from Agassi. 32 of them. Brad Gilbert looking pleased, as he should.
Not a lot of margin for error there, and Agassi not needing him to allow for anything.
Game, Agassi.
Agassi leads
3 games to love.
3 games to love, 3rd set, and by 2 sets to love.
Make anything too bad that it's going to affect his life later on.
Bryan serving in almost hopeless position. 2 sets to love down and Love 3 down. That probably made him feel much, much better.
Yeah, the crowd's getting behind him a little bit more now. They want to see another set or two here at least.
All.
Make a note here, David, the ball kids at the US Open are fantastic as well. The powerful arms rifling the ball down like little baseballs. You get the job done very well. Very quick off the mark, moving around very well in position.
Totally agree. 15-30.
All.
Well, another exciting point there. Good hustling that time from Andre Agassi. He hasn't had to do that much tonight.
And it's break point for Andre, who already leads by 3 games to love in this 3rd set.
Deuce.
Another fine pass, backhand pass down the line.
Advantage.
Bringing up another break point. Go to 4 love, double break.
It's going to finish ahead of schedule, this match.
Game, Agassi.
4 love Agassi. Cruising home now, closing stages of this match.
Agassi leads.
And only 1 hour and 10 minutes has gone by. And a number of fans now beginning to drift home, catch the subway or car or coaches.
We've still got some matches going on the outside court, so it's a good possibility they'll duck out there and catch the closing stages of those matches as
There are
well.
some good matches out there. One of those is the winner of this match will play either Nicolas Massou of Chile or Francisco Clavet of Spain.
15.
Massou looks like the likely winner. We'll let you know. Does that mean it's raining?
Not sure about that. It's raining or the camera's moving.
50.
Agassi 2 sets to love, 4 love. He's allowed Bryan only 5 games in the whole match.
Just 2 points away from the 5 love lead here, Agassi. 1 hour, 11 minutes, and that's a big second serve ace. Only 88 miles an hour, bringing up his 8th ace. Bob Bryan trying to run around, hitting a forehand, getting caught well and truly out of position.
Game, Agassi.
5 lovely leads, Andre Agassi.
5 games to love.
And by 2 sets to love, it's nearly all over.
Time.
72 minutes gone of the match. My forecast of 90 minutes has gone awry.
We ain't done yet.
Bryan serving to save the match. Playing his very first main round of the Grand Slam. And Andre Agassi, presuming he wins, is highly likely to play Nicolas Massou of Chile.
Love, 30.
Two points from victory.
15, 30.
Gone in.
I'd say a lot of class right there. It's very
15, 40.
Two match
tough
points. Sorry, Peter.
Oh, it's a good pick up here from Mike Bryan. We see a single hand, drops the racket, drops the hand off, and landing on the back of the baseline, bringing up the double match point here for Andre Agassi.
Game, set, match.
Double fault gives Andre Agassi a victory.
6-1, 6-love.
6-4, 6-1, 6-love. It took just an hour and 15 minutes. And Andre Agassi full of smiles. A good start to his campaign to recapture the US Open. And the showman applauds the crowd, and they applaud him. He did just what he had to do, didn't he, Peter?
That's right, Dave. Not too much effort went into tonight. Although it is, you know, it's these type of matches that can take you by surprise. So